am live, but I'm gonna turn my camera off, I think, if I know how. Just because I'm in the middle of something, but I just had to come and talk about it. So if anybody's up and want to go live with me, let's go live. Come on in, come on in. Cause y'all know I will talk to myself on here. I'm gonna sit here and wait to see if at least one person come in. Can I do that? Oh, okay. Hey y'all, hey, come on in. This is an impromptu live because I wanted to talk about it now while it's fresh on my mind. So come in, at least if listen, we trying to build back up. So if I can get 3 people in, we could talk about it. But come on in. I'm gonna give some people a chance to come in. I didn't even put a title. Can I still do that? What is that? Oh, I don't know. But anyway, all right. Hey y'all, thank you for coming in. Hey Harlem. So I had to come in. I'm not going to here for it. What? Yes. So I'm not showing my face tonight because I wasn't even going to go live. But because I got it fresh on my mind, I actually saw the interview. I'm here to talk about Princess Love. So hopefully you guys will interact with me while I'm doing what I have to do over here. So anyway, I first of all want to say that shout out to Carlos King. I like him a lot. I love his interviews. I don't know, some people ain't into him, but I really like Carlos a lot, and I follow him. Um, and I try to catch him when he's on. He's going to go on tour. Atlanta is first, y'all. So whoever's in Atlanta, y'all might want to go check him out. But anyway, he had Princess Love on, and I thoroughly enjoyed the mature conversation. Right, she is a reserved young lady. She's a private person, but she's very mature. For her age and for this business, I think. And so I don't know what you guys think. Let's talk about it in the chat. But I think that she's very mature and like she kind of gave us some jewels. You know, she spilled a little tea about the show being on Love and Hip Hop, you know, and how Ray J was pretending to break up with her and how scared she was to be on camera. Like you could never tell that she was scared. I think Princess Love is beautiful. Like some people don't like Princess, but I think she's beautiful. And I think she's just mature. I think she's a great mom, like all those things, all the things, right? And you got to go listen to it. It was really good. And, you know, Princess is not one, like she's not materialistic. And she, you know, is very careful. And this is how I am too. She's very careful about who she keeps in her circle, right? And so she was telling us a story about I'm here, but I'm not coming on camera. I guess here I am. Okay. I'm here. But she is first of all, thank you guys for coming in and stopping by. She talks about when I say she keeps her circle small, which I think in Hollywood in this industry, you have to do that, right? So she tried to go out to dinner with some of the girls after shooting on the show, and it just kind of went left. She got lied on, and um, and so she was like, "Nah, I'm not doing this." So she's really not friends with most of the people on the show anymore. But she is friends with Hazel. She said Hazel comes over, brings the baby over, and I think that's nice. But Princess is done with Ray J. Like she was so confident in saying that, you know, this is over. Yeah, we cried wolf a lot of times. She said, but this is really it. And she said Ray J's fine right now because she's 1 foot in and 1 foot out she until the divorce is final. But she's very confident in saying that it's over. And I don't know. And when she talked about how she dropped Tiara off at Harlem, who is this? How she dropped, you see him or her, whoever, asking what are my qualifications? But anyway, oh my gosh. So she takes Tiara to Drake's house, right? She goes in and have a little drink, then she leaves, and Tiara says it was her. It was thank you. Tiara says it was Princess going to see Drake, right? And Ray J goes off. But I'm with you. I don't think that Ray J's ready to go. Like, he's cool right now. Like we saw on live when he had his kids all on live. She explained what happened. He was flipping out because, they ain't together. So in her phone, she was talking to another dude. He goes through her phone and he sees something he don't like. But she's like, what are you flipping out for? We ain't even together. So I think, and Carlos asked the question, do you think Ray J is going to actually let you go and be? And she was like, she kind of hesitated because she know her ex-husband, her soon-to-be ex-husband. She know him well. Ray J is burnt up and he is not going to let go that easy. Even though, Ray J can have who he want to have, but he's in love with Princess. Princess is the mother of his children. And so anytime you go through a breakup like that, it's going to be hard. Princess also revealed that, she had never been single. Like, she's always had somebody. She's always been in a relationship. And right now, she's just ready to be single. And I feel her, on that, when you've given everything. She said she's a lover. Like, she wants those, she don't care about the Birkin bags, right? She would also have been in a relationship with Floyd Mayweather. And the way she talked to him, like, talked about him, she made me feel like there are still some feelings there for Floyd Mayweather as well. But she's like, they were really good friends. They are really good friends, but they were in a relationship. But Floyd was just real honest and saying, listen, as many women as I can afford, that's how many women I have, so basically take it or leave it. And she was just like, I'm tired of like all the Birkin bags and all the what you can do for me. Like, I want to be loved. And so right now she's just looking to be single and take care of her kids. The most precious thing that she wanted is to have her kids and be a mom. And so she got that. And so here's what she said though, Harlem. She said her and Floyd were on the out. She ran into Ray J on the way out of the relationship. So it wasn't like she and Floyd was just in this great relationship and Ray J came along and just snatched her up. It wasn't like that. Like, she had been saying, I just can't see myself here in this relationship and anymore. And it's just time to move on. And she said what happened is she did see Ray J and they went on a trip and it was in the tabloids. And she was like, oh, Lord, what am I doing here? And so she went back and she said she apologized to Floyd for her going on the trip with Ray J or whatever. She said, but he understood who she was and that she was a good person and also understood that the relationship was at its end. So were they totally not together, her and Floyd? No, she was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And she said, and then when she got with Ray, it just went fast. It just moved fast. I also like the fact that she talked about her relationship with Ray J's mom and Brandy. And she said just like about only 2 years ago is when she felt like her and Miss what's their last name? Because I don't want to call her by her first name. Norwood, sorry. That her and Miss Norwood really. You guys, please hit the like button for us. I love my moderators. Please hit the like button on your way in, please, if you will, because that helps the channel. We're trying to build this channel up. So if you will, if you come in and talk to us, if you in here, let's talk about it. But yeah, Miss Norwood. So that her and Miss Norwood, it was just like 2 years ago that they really got in a good space. Because if you guys remember when they were shooting the Ray J and Brandy show, whatever, what was that, Love and Hip Hop? I can't remember, but they were her and Miss Norwood butted heads. But here's the thing, and she said that if you guys know, I've talked to Miss Norwood and we talked about the managing her kids and how protected she was over her kids. I was blessed to be able to talk to her live. And so she did say, like, I'm just a mama bear. Like, I love my kids. And then you coming in our little circle, this little Norwood circle, right? I gotta watch you because my kids are celebrities and they could be taken for anything. And I get that. She said, but Miss Norwood treated her really good. But when it started getting serious is when, she was like, like kind of giving her the side eye, like, are you here really because you love my son? Or is it for what you can get? She talked about even like Ray J wasn't the first celebrity she was with, like Floyd was. And she said she got with Floyd when he was like not at his peak, right? So he wasn't what he is today, but he was on his way up and he was on his way to jail. She said they were friends at first. And then he had went to jail, and like when she needed him, he wanted her to come visit. She'd go visit, but she never put money on his books because he wasn't in need for that, right? So she was just there for him in that way, like if to go visit or to send whatever. And they just had this friendship. She said the relationship got serious with her and Floyd when he got out of jail. And she was kind of not privy to all the women he had, but then she started seeing like the masseuse there and this person there, this woman there, and that women was looking at her, side-eyeing her, and she understood, oh, okay, that's what this is. But they did have a relationship, and I think she said like for 2 years or something like that. And then, she just felt like that part of it was over, the relationship part. But yet they still remain friends. She actually talked to Floyd on yesterday. So, I really enjoyed it. So if you haven't listened to the interview, you should go listen to it. I think, again, Princess is beautiful. I think she's a mature young lady. I think she's a no-nonsense lady, and I don't blame her. She has kids. She talked, I don't know if I finished talking about the incident where he had his children on that live and should not have, regardless what was happening. But the kids were actually asleep. And Ray J saw the number and started beating on the door. And so she was like, if you keep being disruptive, I'm going to call the police. Not to put you in jail, but just to have you to leave. Like, I need you to leave. And he was like, I pay the bills around here. I ain't going nowhere. She said, you do pay the bills, but your clothes ain't here. You been gone. Police comes and was like, well, if you've moved out, just because you pay the bills, you still have to go. And he was like, Princess was like, if you're going to act right, if you can act right, like you can go downstairs and spend the night for the purpose of the kids, because the kids didn't want him to leave at that point. She said once the police left, they were fine. So she didn't know what the point of him getting on live doing that, like he was getting ready to go to jail or something. But you know what? Ray J was trying to get them numbers up. That's what he be trying to do, but not at the expense of your kids. I don't think he should have done that. Don't put the kids on it, because they have always been good about protecting their children. She said they co-parent really good. She does. He asked, so Ray J has always paid the house, the mortgage, the bills, the whatever, right? And yes, I'm going to get to that in a minute, Harlem, because you're right. And so Carlos asked her straight up, like, if there's no more Ray J, are you able to take care of yourself? Like, are you in a good space? Sister said, I am in a good place. This is the happiest I've ever been. And I just want to be single. And when this divorce is final, I'm going to get me a new house, not the one that we got married and raised the kids in. I'll get me a new house, a new life, a new me. And just do me for now. I don't need no man. Like, she's opened up her nail shop. She got a lot of stuff going. She played poker and is good at it. She's getting ready to go, like, get on a flight in the morning to go play poker. Like, She just got it going on for herself and never realized that she had lived in Texas right up the street from us. Born in California, moved to Texas. So I learned a lot about her, and I just wish her the best, because she deserve it. And you're right. I think Ray J needs some counseling. Ray J's funny to me. Like, that's my homeboy. I like me some Ray J, but at this point in his life, and I'll say it again, I just think I don't know what's going on with Ray J. I don't. But maybe there's just somebody he needs to sit down and have a talk with. That's it. That's what I think. Yeah, like in this Hollywood world, right, in the industry, a lot of women get in with men that have money, like the Drakes and the Ray J's and the uh, whoever, right? And they get in it for the money, but not realizing, or even if they realize, like, these cats got money, little power, and it ain't just you. If you don't feel like, if he's not showing you that it's just about you, that he's one-on-one, ain't no other woman, you can believe that there's other women. And so some women get caught up, and he might be flying you and y'all sitting courtside at a basketball game, or y'all on a private jet to here, or you getting a Birkin bag every week or whatever. But when he decides to turn it off, because 9 times out of 10 you signed NDA, so you can't talk about a lot of stuff. But when he's done and it's over, that's it. Have you prepared to be able to take care of yourself, or continue to live that life, or just move on without what you have been getting, right? But Princess was like, I'm ready. I'm ready, and I'm proud for her. But I do want Ray J to be okay. And she said they take care of their kids well together. They co-parent really well. And he loves his children. You can see that. Like, the Norwood family is really a loving family. She said with Brandy, she did not say how she got into playing poker. She just said that she plays poker. I play poker, right? So she was going to go to Vegas to do that. But she never said how she started playing. I wish he would have asked her that, because you don't see a lot of women. Hi, Ray J. I mean, RJ. RJ Thomas. Thank you for being here. Go ahead and hit the like on your way in. But anyway, she did it. I wish he would have asked the question, because you don't see a lot of women at the poker table, right? Then she goes and win a championship, right? And so there's another. Thank you, RJ. She goes. So she's going to. There's another tournament that she's getting ready to be in, and so I wish her luck on. I hope she wins and do well on this one. It's Saturday, I believe. So she gonna go do that. Got her nail shop. She got stuff going on. She says she stays really busy, but she likes busy. That's me. I'd rather just be doing stuff. I don't wanna not be busy. But I want it to be good busy, right? Stuff I like. And she said she's blessed that she gets to wake up and do the stuff that she loved to do. So that was awesome. What else did she say? She said a lot. She talked about loving her, like she just ain't friends with people on there. Because people just kind of backstabbed her. She was like, I just don't play those kind of games. I don't have no room for it. So she just kind of moved on with that. She did good. That was a good interview. Oh, her relationship with Brandy. She said that they have a friendship. I mean, they have a good relationship. Brandy is like her sister, and she said that, like any family, they have their ups and downs, but Brandy's her sister, and whether her and Ray are going to be together or not, like, she can call Miss Norwood and get whatever she need. Miss Norwood got her back, and she would be there for her. And same with Brandy. Like, Brandy was sick, she would take her a bowl of soup or whatever Brandy needed. So her and Brandy and Miss Norwood are all in a good space, and I love that, because listen, she said Brandy's their only aunt. Like, Ray J only got one sister, right? And then Princess is the only child, I believe. So, but she said, you know, they're all family. They love each other. It's all love. They just have, like any other family. And it's true. All of us have issues. We get into it with our family members and loving on each other in the next moment. So that's no different than all of us. Um, she did say she was getting to know a young man, and but he's not in the industry at all. He's just a regular man, right? But she just realized that she just want to do her. And then it was funny because she was like, Carlos was like, what? You can't even Google him to see what he's about. So how are you a private investigator or whatever? I just hope that whatever is ahead for Princess is all that she hopes for and wishes for, because I like Princess. I have a high regard for her. I think she's a respectful woman. You know, everybody has their faults, but I really like her because I respect her as a mother. She's not into the Hollywood things, you know, like all of the uh, you know, all that stuff for show, the bags, the diamonds, the this, the that, you know, those things are nice, but that's not her main priority. And I think that's amazing. I think that's amazing. She knows who she is. She knows what she wants. She said that her, of course, we knew her mom's Filipino and her dad is black. She just kind of, you know, took up with the black side of her family. She said, like, don't get it twisted. Like, she loved her family, right? The Philippine side. She can cook Philippine, all that. But they let her know she was black because they would say little things, right? And make little jokes of, I don't know, I guess about black people or whatever. But she just took to her black side of the family, moved to Dallas with her dad, but in it was living with her dad's sister because her cousins were around her age. And so she did that, and then she moved to Vegas. And then after she moved to Vegas, she moved to Los Angeles, and that was that. And she's done well. She's done well with kind of like, for me, keeping her image good. I mean, it hasn't been so bad. Just, you know, with Ray J and claiming divorce 3 or 4 times, but that's any relationship. Like, you think you want to break up, especially with kids. We breaking up, it's over, and then we're gonna try to work it out. No, it's over. No, we're gonna work it out until it's finally really over, right? So that's nothing different. Can you think of anything, Harlem, that she has done that she never mentioned the fire, so maybe not. They never talked about that. I stopped right before they was getting ready to end. So if they said it at the end, but I never heard about any of the fires. So I'm hearing though that Will Smith lost his house, his entire house. Halle Berry, um, a lot of people. It's just sad. It's sad. I mean, even when you're a millionaire, billionaire, whatever, and you lose everything that you worked so hard for. Tyra Banks, yep, yep. Ricky Lake. Um, it's a few of them. So, you know, we're thinking of them. It's unfortunate. I just hope, because I hear that the insurance is kind of iffy. I just hope that people, you know, can get what they need to rebuild. So ASAP Rocky, Rihanna's man, is looking at 24 years. Oh, Victor Newman, he lost his house. Dang it. Yeah, ASAP Rocky is looking at 24 years in prison. So we know about the about the Pow Pow situation, that we'll come back and talk about tomorrow. I want to get more information on that. But man, you know, we all make mistakes and do things, but this man has been with Rihanna, living a family life, you know, with his children. And just to think that that's even a possibility is sad to me. Um, That's why we got to be so careful about the decisions we make, but we're human. And at the time, you know, he was wild and, you know, wilding out, whatever. But 24 years, yeah, go look at that. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow. But 24 years is a long, it's like a lifetime. It's a life sentence. 24 minutes. 24 seconds is too long in jail, you know. So but 24 years is a long time. And imagine his children growing up without him. And he's so into his children. So, but you know, money talks. Money talks. Sometimes now it ain't gonna work. Like Diddy is a billionaire and things ain't looking good for him right now. He couldn't even make bonds. So, I mean, money does talk, but these judges and stuff is like, I don't care who you are. We're gonna go by the book and we're gonna put it on you. I just hope, yeah, they're babies. And so think 24 years away from them, how everything he's going to miss out being out here. Even though, like, if she has visits, right? There's still a lot he's going to miss out on. He could miss out on if he allegedly get this 24 years. We don't know. It's just getting ready to start. So we're going to be following that as well. But that's sad because they're used to their daddy being there every day. Every day. So we'll talk about that tomorrow as well. I just wanted to come in and talk about, you know, the interview with Carlos because I thought it was really good. I thought it was really, really good. So shout out to you, Carlos King. Shout out to you, Princess Love. You looked amazing and you did amazing. She don't do interviews, so she never does interviews. She said interviews don't do anything for her. But, you know, like Carlos, she really likes him. She thinks he's good people. Heck yeah. Yes, it is. I'm telling you, 24 minutes. It's just too long. Too long. So anyway, I appreciate y'all being with me this late. I know it's late. I'm going to go. I'm going to let y'all go. But we'll be back here tomorrow. And we'll talk about it all in the chat. Y'all have a good night. I'm out. Harlem, I'll talk to you later, okay? Justin, listen, I thought we was leaving, but he always does. Like, I can catch him. I could listen to him all the time. And I love the questions he asks. He asks good questions. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm going. Y'all have a good night.